Hello, I'm John Schwartz with the Four Aces Real Estate Team, and this is my business partner, Jessica Wade. We're going to talk to you a little bit today about the Dirt for Dollars sale that we're going to be sponsoring in October. And I'm going to let Jessica ask me some of the questions that are on our website, but we're going to review some of the questions in a little more detail. So, Jessica?
So John, who can participate in this sale?
Well, sellers can participate from in anything inside of Hall County, any land or lots, raw land or lots. If it's an improved property, it would not qualify unless the improvement to the property is insignificant in the value of the property. So any lots or land inside of Hall County, as well as some of the surrounding area, some of the surrounding counties, we will allow 3 to 4 or 5 miles into that county to participate as well. We kind of just look at that on a case-by-case basis. But if you have something just inside Gwinnett or Banks or Dawson, we may allow that as well, as long as it's not too far away from Hall County.
So how does a seller participate in our sale? How does that process get started?
Okay, so what the seller would do is contact us and say they're interested in putting their property in the sale. We will assist that seller in determining a true liquidation price for the property, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But then there are several things the seller will have to provide to us, which includes a good plat of the property, a deed, and a good legal description for the property. The seller will also have to put Dirt for Dollar signs on the property. We are asking that the sellers identify their property lines as much as possible with flags or stakes or something like that, because in this one-day sale, the buyers will be going out even as much as a couple of weeks prior to the sale, but they may or may not have their agent with them, and they're going to be looking to make a quick determination on whether or not they want to buy. So from the seller perspective, they need to provide us with as much information as possible and identify their property as much as they can. They will then sign a 30-day listing agreement with Four Aces Real Estate. That 30 days will start 16 days prior to the sale, and it will run 14 days after the sale. So the listing agreement will run from the 5th of October through the 4th of November. So the reason for that is because we will have to have a few days after the sale to finalize the documentation and the purchase and sale agreement.
So when can a seller reach out to us and include their property in the sale?
Okay, a seller can contact us anytime between now and October the 5th and sign up to have their property entered into the sale. So they can go ahead and sign a listing agreement now. In fact, if a seller wants to go ahead and list their property now through the summer, we can do that as well, and then enter it into the sale in the fall so that we can include it in that 16 days prior to the sale would be included in the Dirt for Dollars campaign.
So what happens if the seller owes more on their land than we think they should price it for the sale?
Okay, if you owe more on your land than it will probably bring at a liquidation sale, then it would not qualify for this sale.
And what happens if the seller currently has their property listed with an agent? Can they participate?
Yes, you can still participate if your property is listed with an agent. You do have to have that agent's permission. If it's in another company other than Four Aces, you can still participate and your agent can participate, but they have to agree to that in writing, and we will provide the documentation for that.
And can you go over one more time what all will the property owner need to provide us when they get ready to list their property?
Okay, they'll need to provide us with a good plat, a warranty deed or some type of good legal description, they will pay a one-time, I forgot to mention, they will pay a one-time upfront $100 marketing fee. Now, if they have multiple properties, in other words, a seller can have more than one property entered into the sale. If they enter more than one property into the sale, they would pay a $200 marketing fee up front. So that'll be the total. Even if they have 4 or 5 lots, 4 or 5 pieces of property, they would pay $200 maximum towards the marketing fee. So also we will need clear and precise directions of how to get to the property, because we'll be putting this on our website. Buyers will go to our website, get the directions, and they need to go drive directly to your property, so it needs to be very specific, and that's why the property lines need to be marked as clearly as possible.
Sounds good.
Pricing.
Okay. How will the seller price their property? How will that be determined?
Okay, actually pricing the property in this sale is the most important part of the sale, because this is a liquidation sale. This is not a market value sale. So what we will do is we will ask the seller to determine a price for their property that they would be happy to sell it for that, or they would be happy if it doesn't sell for that. So in other words, it's going to be critical that the seller put that value as low as they can stand it. In other words, as low as they are willing to take for that property. Otherwise, the sale will not work for that seller. So it has to be a true liquidation price, and for the sale to work properly. Thank you for tuning in today, and if you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call at 678-971-2237 and speak to one of our agents. We'll be glad to answer any questions. Thank you.